Going on. Shakur Stevenson, former 130-pound WBO and WBC champion, is making his way to the ring to take on Robson Conceicao. Only Conceicao, the Brazilian, he's only eligible to win the titles. And this is supposed to be Shakur Stevenson's last fight at 130 pounds because he missed weight yesterday by 1.6 pounds and didn't even attempt to try to lose it. He said in the segment on the ESPN broadcast, he said that when he was trying to piss to lose the weight, it was orange. And basically that's no good. You know, so he was dehydrated. He had no water left in his body to give. And he did apologize and said he was embarrassed and, you know, it was unprofessional, because what I didn't like how on social media, you have fans like, good for him, man, and all type of shit like that. And I'm like, yo, like, you know. But yeah, on his way to 135. A very stacked 135-pound division. However, Teofimo and now Ryan Garcia are now at 140, but 135 is still stacked nonetheless. So let's see how long he's going to be able to stay at 135. I'm not, you know, I need to see something at 135 before I start talking about Shakur Stevenson at 140. Because that's when you start talking about welterweights and shit, you know. He came out with Kevin Gates, who I just look, you know, dude's a little eccentric, to say the least. Here is Robson Conceicao. Both of the fighters are in the ring, by the way. 17-1 with 8 KOs. Do you know he has a win over Vasil Lomachenko? When was that? Let's see if Boxrec has it listed. I'm exhausted, bro. Beat Joe Cordina, lost to Josh Taylor. These are in the amateurs. Lomachenko back in 2011, he lost to. What was I talking about? Didn't he fight him before? Oscar Valdez, he beat in the amateurs. I could have sworn he fought him again. He lost to Rigondeaux amateurs, beat Miguel Mariaga. Am I tired? By the way, I was painting since 7 o'clock this morning, from 7 to 7. Killing me. Killing me, bro. I need to get back on my boxing shit because I be like missing stuff. But anyway, what's going on? Don't be surprised, man, if Conceicao looks good tonight in there. You know, now, even though I feel that the fight with him and Valdez was close, I don't remember it being a shutout. You know, because Oscar Valdez had the whole herbal tea thing going on. The phentamine tea. And Valdez didn't look good. But this is supposed to be like a fight for the boxing purist. We got a pretty long weekend of boxing ahead, too, especially if you're into degenerate boxing, like Floyd Mayweather versus Mikura Asakura, or Chris Cyborg taking on a De Silva. The Mayweather fight's going to be like 4 a.m. on Sunday morning. And the Cyborg fight is on Sunday night. And this card here, you know, OnlyFans. OnlyFans are sponsoring boxers now. Let's turn it up a little bit.
Lightweight world champion, representing Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson!
I guess I need to get my scorebook out, right? My trusty scorebook. I got a lot of scores in here.
School children from the Quitman Street School, who he gave 100.
Yeah, but I'm exhausted, man.
Come see me fight. I went to your school.
I'm exhausted. So, let's go ahead and watch the fight. It's on ESPN Plus and regular ESPN. Round number 1. Let me open up my scorebook. Stop talking shit. Need a nap. Need a nap. I never want to fucking paint anything again, man. All right, round number 1. What's your predictions? 1 for Shakur, 2 for Conceicao. Type 1 in the chat for Shakur, 2 in the chat for Conceicao. All right, round number 1. Shakur in the navy blue, red and gold. The fight's taking place in the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Shakur is fast though, but he does have a reputation for not really, you know, like going after it. You know, maybe as he goes up in divisions, he'll, you know, get there. You know, as he gets stronger, I guess. As he gets older. How old is he now? What is he, 25 now? He's 25, Shakur Stevenson. A J Prince managed fighter. So far, I mean, round number 1, 1 minute in. Significant punch of the round so far was a right hand around the guard of Conceicao. You can tell both of them are on some high-level boxing in there. You know, but it does so far, 1 minute, 15 seconds into the fight, have like a feel of, you know, it's still early, I guess. You know, I don't want to say that has a feel like somebody going to get knocked the fuck out. You know, it's not that type of feel, but it is still early. Keyshawn, I'm not impressed, man. I got to see some more. I got to see some more from Keyshawn. I'm not impressed. You know, and he got the opening of the main card on ESPN. Okay, whoa, big shot from Shakur Stevenson. Right hook. kind of buckled the knees of the Brazilian a little bit. The Brazilian lunging with that straight to the body. Another left. Okay, I tell you what. It's the left hook of Shakur. Doesn't seem like Conceicao can stop it. Shakur's definitely the faster fighter though. And from what you're seeing, you know, especially when you look at the resume, 30 seconds left in round number 1. The resume of Conceicao only has 8 KOs. How old is he's 33 years old. He seemed really offended in a segment that ESPN did with Conceicao. He was talking about how he's never heard of in world championship boxing a fighter not go to try to lose the weight, and that it took him 2 hours to get in the Epsom salt bath to lose 2 pounds, and Shakur could have did the same thing, but instead he went to go play ping pong. Like, he seemed pretty pissed off about that. Round number 1 is a Shakur round. Let's mute these fucking commercials. That is a Shakur Stevenson round. So what's going to be an interesting fight for Shakur Stevenson's first fight at 135? Somebody said it yesterday in the chat for the weigh-in. Shakur Stevenson versus Jermaine Ortiz. If Jermaine Ortiz loses to Lomachenko, that fight's happening on October the 29th. I was going to say 29th. Because that's the way they're going to try to go, right? You know, to try to get Shakur versus Loma. Bob Burnham's been salivating over it. Yes, the fight is on now. In between, round 2 is about to start. It's on ESPN Plus and ESPN and Sky Sports over in the UK. So you can watch it on regular ESPN or you can watch it on the ESPN Plus app. But yeah, not impressed with Keyshawn either. All right, round number 2. It's a nice little crowd in there. I wonder what the attendance is.
Asked Stevenson yesterday about going up against Conceicao and what he thought he'd get. He said, "Listen, I think he's going to be
Conceicao.
a lot of weird punches, maybe gas out by the 6th round."
Loma's downloading the data.
I'm not sure why Conceicao wants to box with a master boxer. Doesn't mean he won't land shots.
So far, here's the punch stats. 3 of 28 for Stevenson. 4 of 26 for Conceicao. We're in round number 45 seconds into round number 2. Shakur's on the front foot, and he's definitely the faster fighter. He has the higher connect percentage. I haven't been trusting the punch stats these days.
What was your reaction to
On several fights.
Shakur saying he was embarrassed?
I think that's maturity, and I think that's the best thing you can do in that situation.
So far, you know, here's the problem I have with the way Conceicao fighting.
Justified, others won't, but he made a decision for his safety. He wanted to make sure he had enough for the fight tonight.
He doesn't seem to have a game plan, and he's trying to outbox Shakur Stevenson, but I don't see if he's slower to the punch.
And you're contracted for a weight, you have to make it.
And he was penalized. He paid the commission.
I mean, yeah, he seems to be connecting. He's lunging with that straight to the body. And Shakur is just so much faster.
Trying to punch between the punches that time, and now Conceicao does come in with the right hand before tying up.
10,107 in attendance. Nice. Yeah, it's a lot of people in there. Like, this is a solid homecoming.
Left hand to the body comes in. Left hand up top from Shakur.
I'm starting to wonder if Shakur is going to be able to stop Conceicao. Because he's pushing the action. Okay, big right hand from Conceicao. 2 of them. Oh, it was a headbutt. See the power. Shakur just hit Conceicao with a...
Of his jabs to this point.
Paul with it, but shoot the jab as well.
There's the jab. Doubles it up. Goes back to it. Able to get away from the right hand from the Brazilian.
It gives Conceicao something to go through before he thinks about throwing that
Matt, what's your problem, man? You've been on some bullshit the last like 3 days.
Trying to place that left hand to the body a bit. Conceicao able to use that foot movement to get out of the way.
But yeah, you've been here 3 days straight. What's going on, bro? And you haven't been around here before. I'm starting to think that you're Patrick and you're Anna Lee. I'm starting to think that you're one of them people. That you're like, that's a troll account you use. Weirdos. I don't know. I don't think that he can keep up like Conceicao can keep up with Shakur Stevenson. He's lunging with his punches. And I'm starting to think that he probably gonna get his ass knocked out. Has he ever been dropped before in his career? Because he was down, Conceicao, just going to he was down back in 2020 in round 2. Deducted points of round 4 and 6 for low blows back in 2020. Yo, don't be surprised if he might get cooked. You got Robson up 2-0? Are you trolling? Are you trolling? By the way, Shakur doesn't look, you know, like that much bigger than Conceicao.
Is dangerous, especially when he punches with Shakur. Like you see right there, Shakur throws and Conceicao throws. He has success when he does that. But Shakur coming behind.
Shakur is just faster.
He has the most success when he lands that beautiful straight left hand. That is a natural punch for a southpaw.
Sometimes big left hand to the 2 big body shots from Conceicao. Now Shakur goes back to the body. Both fighters fighting on the inside in the phone booth. Nothing too crazy. I want to see this headbutt right there. They're letting hands go. Shakur, they're letting hands go. Conceicao's finally starting to let his hands go when trying to and he's loading up on his punches.
For as long as Conceicao standing up, because he is dangerous. He's a guy that punches when you don't think he's
Yeah, Shakur is up, but so far this is a Conceicao round. 1 minute 45 seconds left in the round number 3. Because he's letting his hands go. You know, it seems that he's not trying to outbox Shakur anymore, but he's trying to fight. Just hit Shakur with 3 straight punches. Shakur Stevenson going to the body. Conceicao tying up, pushing him to the ropes. Shakur went to the body again. Hey, listen, this round 3 is turning out to be pretty tight. I like how Conceicao was making a dedication to go to the body. Even if I don't like that he lunges with that straight, still his hooks, he's connecting. But he just got to be careful with the lunging. So what I'm noticing is, and the referee just warned Shakur, is that some of his body shots are straying low, especially the left hands. But Conceicao has had big success to the body this round. But what I've noticed is, and if you're watching, that every time Conceicao goes to the body, Shakur goes right back and answers with something to the body as well, or tries to. A few of them has landed low, or right, it looks like they landed low or right there on the belt line, and the referee warned him for one. But he's having like big time success, Conceicao, to the body. You know, and 15 seconds of round number 3. I think I'm going to give him this round, but whose body is going to hold up? Now it's looking like Conceicao was having some issues to the body because he dropped his hands and now he's going on the retreat. I think he might have shot his load. Oh, he's going to go down to the body. He's going to go down to the body. Let me turn that down. I don't like how Conceicao just went to that corner. He was winning the round, I would say, up until about the last 30 seconds or so. But basically, Conceicao going to the body as a strategy exposed that Conceicao was weak to the body because Shakur started going to the body to answer back. Oh, here y'all go. Don't get cut off again, bro. Y'all act like I've been. The chat is already pissed. Y'all pissing me off today. What is up with y'all? Don't get cut off, bro. Like, thanks. Thanks for telling me. You're right. I wouldn't have known not to get cut off if you didn't tell me. Thank you, bro. Jesus, you guys are killing me tonight. I need a nap. Round number 4.
Fernando and Mark with you here.
Don't get cut off again, bro.
In that last round, Stevenson had a 19 connect advantage, has a 41 to 21 punch connect advantage overall.
So anyway,
Good action in that third round.
yeah, the Brazilian is definitely fading. And it's the body shots. He exposed himself.
The jab going. Conceicao was hurt in that round.
Because one thing for sure, Shakur is definitely faster
To go to this fourth round, he said, just don't get
and sharper.
Don't get bored. Don't lose focus. We said that the whole night about how dangerous Conceicao is, particularly.
And so far, it looks like Shakur can take anything
Down. I think it's the start of the
that Conceicao was dishing.
Shakur landed some good body shots early on. He needs to stay down low.
You know, I'm not sure his body's going to hold up because he already looks like he's slowing down. It's 2 minutes left in round number 4. Conceicao on the retreat. Pull counter from Shakur. It's getting ugly out there for Conceicao, y'all.
When the boxer
It's getting ugly out there.
fighter and is walking you down, you know you have trouble.
Like the pressure is starting to catch up to him.
And that's what's been happening more and more in the career.
See if we do a little peek in. That was low.
Into that man's strength we've described. Yes,
Look now,
yes, wow.
Conceicao falling all over the place.
That strength, that power, and a little bit of nasty as his career.
1 minute 30 seconds left in round number 4.
And that wasn't a knockdown. It takes a lot of effort for a
So now what you're noticing is Shakur Stevenson is focusing on the body.
like this.
However, I am concerned a lot of his body shots are kind of stray a little bit low. So you can tell that probably wasn't a part of the game plan coming into the fight. But since, as I said, since Conceicao started going to the body in round 1, 2, really, round 2 is when it started. That's when Shakur started, you know, saying, okay, you know, take one to give one.
Stevenson should go down to the body even more right now.
But yeah, this is going like 1 minute left in round number 4. I'd be surprised if Conceicao makes it through round number 7 or to round number 7.
With a right hook from that southpaw stance. Able to get away from that right hand from Conceicao. You can see his comfort with another right hook. Stevenson in control here in round 4.
One thing for sure is Shakur Stevenson can be hit. But I just think that he's just trying to make a statement at home and walk through Conceicao. Especially since he's got that amateur pedigree. And Conceicao has never been stopped.
From across the street.
And then he makes a decision to tie up. Shakur trying to get those hands free.
But anyway, how you guys doing? Make sure you take your time out, like the video, subscribe. We're going to be here tomorrow streaming during the main event of Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. That's going to be like 6 p.m. Eastern, something like that. Frank Warren cards always run late. Look, once again, Conceicao touches the canvas, you know, like he was pushed down. Yeah, we already see the way this is going. I don't think that Conceicao is going to make it. We're going into round number 5. So far, I have it a shutout. I mean, it's not like he's not trying to. No, that wasn't a knockdown. That was a slip. Because Shakur had leaned on his back at the end of round number 4, pushed him down, and then it was like 5 seconds left in the round. You heard the bell. But it looked like the referee wanted to act like he was going to count, but it wasn't a punch. He just like got pushed down. But who knows? Maybe they'll show the replay. That was a knockdown? Let me see. Let's go rewind back. Let's see if they show the replay. Because it looked like there was a punch, but more so Conceicao had leaned. The ref counted it? I didn't see him count it. Let's turn it up.
At the end of the 4th round, there was a left hand to the body from Shakur Stevenson. There was a delayed reaction from Robson Conceicao with just a second to go in the round. This was ruled a knockdown, Trey, and it was. There's the left hand.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the delayed reaction.
Oh, yeah.
But perhaps because you see the arms pushing down, many thought it wasn't. But that was a clean,
That was a knockdown.
hard left hand to the body that scores the knockdown with 1 second.
That was a knockdown. That was a hard straight left to the body.
He's got that right hand.
Big overhand right by Conceicao onto Shakur Stevenson.
You had just said Shakur Stevenson should go to the body more and more. He did there in that 4th round with 7 clean body punches. The final
Interesting.
scoring a knockdown.
Well, there you go. The end is near for Conceicao. The end is near.
He doesn't know how. So you recognize that and you make him make an adjustment. If he can't make an adjustment
Nah, they showed it in slow motion. The way that body shot was,
to the body, he's going to keep going downstairs. Two good
it was a delayed reaction. They just showed the replay. You know, it just happened so fast because I thought it was just a push. But I think the end is near for Conceicao. 2 minutes left of round number 5. Another left hand to the body. Short little uppercut from Shakur Stevenson. And now Shakur Stevenson, he got the eye of the tiger. Because now he's just walking him down and just throwing body shots, all body shots.
Blind them, distract them, and then that'll set up the big power shots here.
See if he can put that jab out there. There's a left hand. Then he took an angle and went with the right hand to the body. Came back with the right hook.
I think Shakur winning every round.
Left uppercut leads the way this time.
Yeah, Conceicau's not going to make it. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in round number 5, and all Stevenson is doing is focusing on the body. Now Conceicau's got the body language, arms down. You know, he looks a little shaky on the legs.
second opportunity
Bi-
at a world championship. Who knows when he'll get another shot? He's got to get it done tonight.
Very different circumstances.
Now he's holding on for dear life. Conceicau's cooked.
He fought Oscar Valdez, and he was had on every
Stick a fork in him.
after 5 rounds. Even the way when he stepped back.
Good. I get to have an early night. Go to bed.
That body
Watch some Flat Earth documentaries and shit.
And it's
Tartaria. I've been watching shit like that. He ain't going to make it.
trading body punches and then a clip.
His body's getting beat like a drum.
Another left hand to the body.
Sacred ass meal.
Head movement by Conceicao.
I'm not liking the legs of Conceicao. I think that Shakur, if he continues to go to the body and start going up top, that it's going to be an ugly KO for Conceicao because he's lunging really, really bad.
Good left hand to the body again.
Another left hand to the body almost buckled him.
He has found something he likes with that left hand to the body, Dre.
The left hand to the body is unstoppable from Shakur right now on Conceicao.
doing exactly what he wants.
Conceicao just hit Shakur with a nice little right hand to the body. But one thing about the body shots of Shakur is that when he touches Conceicao with him, his legs do a little shake. They give out a little bit. We're going into round 6. Will he make it out of round number 6? Conceicao.
Veteran, son, dad.
No, I'm not a flat earther, but I do find this shit interesting. I can't believe it though. Shit's weird. Don't get me started. But I've been watching all them shit. Oh wait, who? But 2 is that Mew Matt? One of your other accounts? You don't fool me.
National University.
You don't fool me. Ooh, top ring girl. Remember back in the day, like when the top ring girls, they used to wear them real skimpy pants where their vagina lips used to like kind of like stick out. Remember that? You can Google it. I'm not making it up. Google top rank girls circa 2014. I think that was peak top rank girls. Like it was Camel Toe City. Camel Toe Nation.
Tremendous scene here at the Prudential
But you know, everything's all woke now.
highest gross
We can't have nothing,
in the history of this arena. And of course, it's
you know.
their hometown hero is back. Shakur Stevenson.
Anyway,
After winning world championship.
look at these body punches landed. 30 of 80 for Shakur Stevenson. 3 of 31 for Conceicao. That don't make no sense. Does that sound? Does it? Look, they're saying Conceicao only landed 3 body shots the whole fight. That's bullshit. I don't believe it. I don't trust those punch stats.
But Conceicao's also landed a few good body shots, the right hand to the solar plex of Shakur Stevenson.
Conceicao legs just don't look. Conceicao legs don't look under him because he's starting to stumble, kind of trip over his own feet.
Stevenson now with his opponent against the ropes. You know he's going to go to the body.
Shakur not stopping him with his 9 KO.
Stevenson told us, he said Conceicao's
Okay, I don't know, bro. It looks like he's going for the knockout. How long can this body hold up?
Stevenson is right.
And what I'm noticing is Conceicao only has 8 KOs himself. And he's hitting Shakur with some bombs. But that shit's not doing nothing, not even leaving no marks.
In that second half. That 6th, 7th
1 minute 45 seconds left in round number 6. Conceicao just threw this big wide uppercut, a wide right hook. Dude is just swinging for the fences now, and that's how I feel he's gonna get knocked out ugly, because you know how wild he is with his shots. No, man.
Yeah. The second phase is to get Conceicao to stop believing he can win.
See, he just hit Shakur with a nice right hand, and the shit just don't be moving him. So I don't know if it's because Shakur got a chin, or is it just Conceicao a feather? Oh, Conceicao just got hit with a big left hand, right to the face. It looks like he take those better than the body shots. He take head shots better than body shots. He just took another big left hand. We'll turn it up some.
It's a mean shot.
Conceicao got a chin. Another one he just took.
Got tagged again there. And now here comes Stevenson.
Up, it looked like we get the end is near.
Shots are landing because Conceicao thinks Shakur is going to the body. He protects himself down low. Boom.
Oh, big left hand up top.
Shot lands up top.
Put it all in the bank to the body, and now he's going head hunting here in round 6.
Yeah, that's what I talked about earlier, is that Conceicao is expecting the body shots, and Shakur's just up, like unloading upstairs. And Conceicao's eating well. Oh, big, oh, this is getting brutal. Let's turn it up. Let's see if we can get a replay. It's getting brutal.
Bud Crawford
Bud.
is loving it. The undefeated welterweight champion.
It's getting brutal. It's getting
been
brutal.
like a big brother to Shakur. Saquon Barkley of the New York Giants.
It's getting brutal. Let's see if they show a replay. It's getting ugly.
I gotta sit ringside to see this guy.
I don't know how many big, clean left hands he ate.
Shakur's been heating up, and he's landing shots like this at will. You see Shakur go.
Look, how do you eat that?
Conceicao tries to protect that side of the body, and then the big shot up top lands time and time again, and all that is set up by these shots right there. That's a borderline shot. That's probably a low shot right there, and that's also a borderline.
Look, they show. I told you they showing all Shakur Stevenson low blows.
Shakur Stevenson and Conceicao
They showing all these low blows, bro.
to defend against the
They all on the
straight
belt
left-hand
line, and I'm
Shakur
wondering why the
and the
referee
big
didn't
left-hand
even this one.
Shakur.
Oh no, that was one up top.
But he better figure it out soon.
Shakur been going psycho crazy with the belt shots.
Joe Tessitore, Andre Ward with you ringside here. Fernando Osuna, our ace reporter here in Newark.
All right, round number 7. He made it to round number 7.
Anticipating the return, and they're getting exactly what
Shakur better get this dude out of there.
in control.
They stepping on each other's feet.
That last round, he landed a fight high 8.
It says Shakur Stevenson has landed 103 to Conceicao's 36 punches. I think those punch stats are fucked up. I don't believe them.
Now's the time to answer if you're Conceicao. He needs to find something.
Conceicao just hit Shakur Stevenson with a nice overhand right. Nice body shot. Shakur Stevenson responds with a quick body shot of his own. Shakur Stevenson, you know, like he is hittable. He's definitely hittable. You know, he's not showing us like defensive wizardry out there.
Seemingly having a force field of this incomparable defense where through the years and in championship fights, opponents only land 13.9% of their total punches.
Yeah, Shakur is hittable. He can be touched.
Is at 13% of his total punches landed. That's it.
You know, even like if it's a fighter that you know like has more power, especially those guys at 135, man. You know, it's going to be interesting. You know, this makes me even more interested in a Lomachenko fight. Yeah, it seemed that those punch stats are off. It's saying that coming into this round that Conceicao only landed 36 punches. Shakur is definitely dominating.
You think he's there and you miss. You get countered, you're discouraged, then you get hurt. It's a whole lot going on in the mind of Conceicao.
And now a high guard that's being split by left hands. And a sharp left hand comes in again from Shakur.
And then you get surprised because you say he wasn't supposed to be able to punch. And then you get hurt.
45 seconds left in round number 7. Shakur is just walking through anything that Conceicao has to give. Now Shakur is finding he's letting his hands go. It seems like he's definitely going for the knockout. But Conceicao is tough. You know, Shakur needs to go back focusing on the body. But then again, he might end up landing low blows and getting a point deducted.
Stevenson cutting off the ring. Now probing with that jab. Watch for the left hand to split the guard. Goes for the body with it instead.
Now, you can still choose to slug and be defensively sound. But I get what you're saying, Francisco. I get what you're saying, but nah, I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I disagree.
To the corner to check on Robson Conceicao when the bell rings.
He is being beaten down and breaking down. End of 7. Another dominant round.
Hey, I'm just disagreeing. Y'all can see what y'all want. So round number 8, we're going into. I wonder if they're going to take any more commercial breaks. Look like they're not. It seemed like when Shakur stopped being so dominant to the body, stopped going to the body, is when Conceicao started getting back into the fight. But it's hard to find Conceicao around. And I haven't even marked down on my scorecard what possible round I would give him. I stopped taking score. Like the beating been getting so bad, I said, fuck it, I'm not going to take score no more. I stopped taking score in round number 5, and I had a 5-0 by then.
You got to be a champion of the world.
Well, he can throw a lot of punches. It's landing them that's the problem.
Shakur just went right out and just grabbed him and then hit him. What was that? See, look, these punch stats are a little fucked. Do y'all believe this? Like, I don't believe in those punch stats.
Stevenson is looking for a knockout shot test. Started this round fast. Conceicao still throwing, still dangerous.
Shakur is, he is aggressive, though. You don't see him this aggressive in his fights. He's really trying to stop this dude. Andre Ward have his 70-62 for Conceicao. Round number 4 was the knockdown.
If a knockout shot comes, what do you expect it'll be?
You could give Conceicao round number 2.
Either to the body or to the head. That whole right side of Conceicao been getting abused by Stevenson.
It really has. And it started with the body work.
Big uppercut from Conceicao.
He goes to the body again.
It was like a leading uppercut too. He's touching Shakur up. Shakur's definitely getting hit.
With the head movement.
Even now, he's starting this round really, really fast. He's letting his hands go, meaning Conceicao. It's 1 minute 45 seconds left in round number 8.
Remember, he didn't have to take this.
He just hit Shakur Stevenson with a power jab. He's had a very good 20 seconds here.
I'll fight for a vacant belt, and I'll take my purse. Right hand from Conceicao.
He just, yo, now this so far is a Conceicao round. 1 minute 30 seconds left in the round. Shakur Stevenson is getting touched up. This may be the most he's ever been touched up in a round, period, in his career. No bullshit. This is a very good round for Conceicao. But he is doing a lot of wrestling, though.
That was awkward. Came in, got off balance, spun himself around.
Shakur going back to the body, got Conceicao in the corner. He keeps firing the left hook to the body. And he throws this short uppercut, too. He's targeting the same spot. Conceicao doing a lot of holding. But he's loading up on all of his punches. But as I said, I just feel that with all this lunging that he's doing, Conceicao, that eventually he's going to get, like knocked out from that. And also, it's time for the referee to give Shakur Stevenson a warning because a lot of these shots are low. Like they're right there on the belt line, like and low.
Conceicao showing the heart of a champion because he's taking a lot of punishment. Could have checked out in that last round when the doctor came and checked on him and he didn't take the bait.
Just took a short left hand there.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're going to have to see how he's going to look at 135. You know, because right now, guys at 135, you got Ryan Garcia and Teofimo, they're at 140. You got Devin Haney, who's still there. Tank Davis, who's still there. We're talking about fights that can politically or not politically happen. Isaac Cruz, Lomachenko, Michelle Rivera, Jojo Diaz. You think they should feed Jorge Linares to Shakur for his first fight at 135? Or should they do Richard Comey? Shakur versus Richard Comey at one. Who should they feed to Shakur next? Or you think they're gonna do Jermaine Ortiz if he loses the Loma? First fight at 135. Official run at 135. He already beat Jeremiah Nakathila. I think they're going to wheel out Richard Comey for him. See, look at this. Those punch stats are horrible. Is Comey officially at 140, though? Is he like, you know, because he campaigns at both. Like, did he officially say he done with 135? I know that Jose Pedraza is not fully done with 135. No, I think he did say he's fully done. Meaning Pedraza. I'm not sure I can say Shakur would dominate 135. Not just yet. Not yet. I gotta see. See, he's getting hit. Shakur's getting hit. It's just that the shots that Conceicao throwing, they're not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. I'm seeing all the low blows. Aiden, you're coming in late. I've been talked about the low blows. Don't come in here talking trash if you ain't been here. Oh, Shakur just threw Conceicao to the canvas. There's been a lot of low blows and belt line shots. Shakur just got deducted a point for throwing Conceicao to the canvas, but didn't deduct a point for all the low blows or even a warning. Look, watch this. This is what he deducted a point for.
Success with that right hand, but he keeps coming the same way. He does land it occasionally, but he can have more success if he
1 minute 5 seconds left in round number 9. I'm surprised Shakur hasn't even been able to stop him yet. You know, he had real success when he was going to the body. Well, there was low blows in there too, so you know. My bad. I mean, at the end of the day, we're seeing domination. This is domination. You can't get no more dominant than this. You know, but I'm sure social media probably crucifying, if not today, they definitely will tomorrow, Shakur for the low blows and the borderline belt line shots. And he's probably going to still be called a pillow-fisted fighter after this. I don't think he's pillow-fisted. You know, I still think he's got some time to grow into it. But he's had a reputation for being kind of like pillow-fisted. But at least here we're seeing that he's trying to get the knockout. He's trying to create, you know, something good for his fans. You know, take your time out. Like the video. We're going to be here streaming tomorrow during the main event of Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. Should be a good heavyweight fight. I don't know if we're going to be streaming during Floyd fight. That's going to be like 4 o'clock in the morning. This is high-level pillow fighting. I can kind of agree. Some high level. I want to get one of these. But like I remember when you would get like a loaded SUV back in the day, that shit was a nice ass SUV. You can get like a Escalade for like 70,000. Now you try to get a souped up like brand new Escalade, that shit like 120,000. Like what the fuck happened to the economy? Like shit. When did Cadillacs all of a sudden cost $100,000? Like what the fuck? What the hell happened? I remember you can get a Bentley for like 150K, some shit like that. It is round number 10. Let's turn it up a little bit. Round number 10. Yes, Capri Sun block. I am going to watch Maxie Hughes versus Kid Galahad. Because you know Frank Warren cards always run late. So the Maxie Hughes Galahad Terry Harper Hannah Rankin fight card may be over before Amanda Serrano and Sarah Mahfoud step in the ring. The co-feature, co-main to Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. Frank Warren BT Sport events always run late. Yeah, what's up with Lou Duva tonight? I mean, it's tripping balls. Another overhand right by Conceicao. He's had success with it the whole fight, and the straight to the body, but he's just not doing nothing. You know, to hurt or discourage Shakur Stevenson from stalking him and haunting him down. But this would have been the perfect fight for Shakur Stevenson to get a stoppage. You know, I mean, it's still time. You know, it's 1 minute 40 seconds left in round number 10. It's a 12-round fight. But it would have been really good for him to get a stoppage. But he did do better, or he is doing better than Oscar Valdez did. So that says something, even though he beat Oscar Valdez. But I guess knowing Shakur with the way, you know, if you watch his interviews and everything, he probably wants to stop him so he can say, well, I stopped him and Oscar Valdez didn't. F-150 is 87,000? A fucking F-150? Jeez. What the fuck happened? Like, I'm not spending no... Ah, shit, cramps. I was running and I didn't stretch. Okay, all right, cool. Ooh. Ooh. I went running before the gym closed, and I didn't do no stretches before I went out. And I've been painting all day, so I keep getting these fucking Charlie horses. Oh, he just threw him to the ground again. He just threw. He about to get disqualified. The referee just gave him a warning. He just threw Conceicao to the ground again. Ooh, I almost had that Charlie horse creep up my leg. Yeah. But yeah, this would have been a good fight for Shakur to get the stoppage, especially in his hometown. You know, but it's not like, you know, Conceicao has ever been stopped before. And he's a highly respected amateur fighter. Let me get up and stretch. Shit. Could that move my legs? Oh, man.
Imagine if everything had the reliability.
Ah. Shit. Oh, man. Don't do that no more, T Street. Don't do that no more. Jeez. There's Bud Crawford waiting for that announcement.
And our hero needs solutions. So she starts a Miro to brainstorm. Shoot it, suggests the scientist. So they shoot it.
Robson is having some good rounds, though. You can make an argument that he won that round.
Just then, our hero has a breakthrough. Shoot it. And so our humble team
Oh, man.
by working together on Miro.
But I did watch this card. I wasn't paying attention until the Keyshawn fight. But I had the card on the whole time since like 6 o'clock, some shit like that. It's fucking midnight. It's 12:18. But the card, the main event card or the main card didn't start for like 40 minutes late because of the football game, college football game. So it's supposed to start at 10 with Keyshawn, but it didn't start until like, look, here's Andre Ward's cards. He has it a shutout.
But Conceicao doesn't always
Well, except for around number 9 when Shakur Stevenson was deducted a point.
dangerous
Oh, big uppercut
shot right there. It's those kind of shots that can help him to do it.
from Shakur Stevenson that had Conceicao do a little dance. He like, you know, had to reset. Oh, I'm yawning, man. Kill me.
Coming into play, that counter left uppercut
Killing me.
twice in this round.
Doubles up the left.
I'm not used to staying up late on Fridays. I'm up late on Saturdays.
Conceicao hasn't thrown
But yeah, I'm not really impressed with Keyshawn. Not yet. You know, I got to see some more. It's still early, though. It's still early.
You can see it in him. That hesitation.
You know?
He's not throwing.
Andy Cruz going to always have his number. I'm so mad he wasn't able to defect. They caught him. He was on his way out, and they caught him. He had created a Twitter account and everything. He was ready for the American dream.
That shot also hurt Conceicao.
Viper strike it was.
I think Edgar Berlanga in the crowd. I see some Puerto Rican with all his jewelry on. No offense. I'm not saying no bigotry. It look like him.
Goes underneath with the left hand. Right to the midsection.
I'm not going to fall asleep. I'm very excited to see Shakur Stevenson. His fights don't put me to sleep. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired, though. I wonder how many other people home struggling with sleep. Oh, he just hit him with a nice overhand right. Shakur Stevenson on Conceicao. Now he may get the KO.
Final minute of round 11.
Turn it up, bro. 40 seconds left of round number 11. He got noodle legs. Come on, Shakur. You can do it. I believe in you. Puerto Rico.
Inching closer to
Isn't he Puerto Rican?
Conceicao's left hand.
Puerto Rico. Oh, that was Edgar Berlanga. Whew. Don't want to get canceled.
Another left hand to the body.
Come on, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Conceição being
Did I tell y'all I almost identified as Puerto Rican like 2 months ago?
sweeping right hook.
Shakur trying to take his head off, but he just can't do it. I had all these Danny Garcia fans harassing me.
Top ranked boxing on ESPN.
And just to get the heat off my back, I was going to identify as Puerto Rican for like a few weeks. They'd be like, yo, chill. Puerto Rico. Like, chill, bro.
Shakur Stevenson.
I'm Puerto Rican now, see? ¿Cómo estás? You know? You know who I thought was Mexican, but he a Puerto Rican? Fucking Benicio del Toro. Who else be masquerading as like Mexican, but they be something else? Ain't John Leguizamo, ain't he something else? But he ain't real Chicano. Y'all know I'm Chicano. I'm full-blooded Chicano. And half Irish and half black. And half full-blooded Chicano. Yeah, I don't like when they take our Hispanic actors and they make them be something else. I don't like that. I don't like when they do that to my people. All right, round number 12.
In this game.
Round number 12. Antonio Banderas. He's something else, right?
About being combative. What he did to Jamel Herring back in October of 21.
Antonio Banderas. He's something.
Weight title. That 10th round TKO.
But it ain't full-blooded Mexican. I know that for sure.
That distance and range that we talk about, it all starts with the legs. And Conceicao was supposed to
Yeah, Conceicao ain't getting knocked out.
be more busier
I was wrong.
because he can't
I didn't think he was going to make it to round 7.
reach too far. He gets counted.
You full-blooded black American? Good, bro. USA. Good for you, man. I'm glad you love your heritage.
Never got clipped with a counter left hand there. But he has been taken to the body, hasn't he? 69 body shots.
I wonder what happens when Bob Arum, who's sitting ringside, and Terrence Crawford like meet up in the arena. Like, what do they talk about? Like, do they say anything at all, or do they just ignore each other? Like, you called him a bigot, and you suing him, and then you just show up to the event. That's some gangster shit, man.
Still looking for the knockout with one punch.
No, seriously though, John Leguizamo, he is Mexican, right? I could have sworn he was like something else, like Ecuadorian or some shit. But not full-blooded Chicano, you know?
When one style isn't working, and the opponent adjusts, you have to make another adjustment.
1 minute, 15 seconds left in round number 12.
Until you find the one that works for you.
Said Bob got an order of protection. That'd be fucked up. How you gonna get sued by somebody and say, you know what? I want protection from abuse from you. Leguizamo's Puerto Rican. There you go. Shakur trying to stop him. 45 seconds left in round number 12, but he can't. He can't do it. I'm interested to see scorecards though. Leguizamo's Colombian. I knew it was something. There you go. I knew it was something. I knew it was something. Colombian. You know, Scarface don't like Colombians. You know, Al Pacino was wrong for that. Whole Italian man playing a Cuban didn't speak. He ain't speak a lick of fucking Spanish in the whole movie. And you know, my dumb ass, I didn't find out until I was like fucking 40. Well, I ain't 40 yet. Until I was like 30. I was like, this motherfucker ain't no Spanish, nothing. Then I'm watching Scarface and like, yo, he don't speak no Spanish. Like, bro. Well, anyway. Shakur Stevenson, former WBO, WBC 130-pound champion, should be getting a unanimous decision victory over Robson Conceicao. It was an ugly fight. For one, I expect that Shakur Stevenson is going to get a lot of shit on social media for all of the low blows, potential low blows, and the castration of Robson Conceicao and the referee who just was letting the shit ride. He did give Shakur Stevenson one warning. Later on, deducted Shakur Stevenson a point for throwing Robson Conceicao kind of like a hip toss, like shoulder toss, onto the canvas. But one thing that's probably going to follow, another thing that's probably going to follow Shakur around is, and they're on commercial break here, what's probably going to follow him around is he's 18-0 with 9 KOs. He's about to move to 19-0 with 9 KOs. Is the lack of ability to be able to stop fighters. You know, yeah, he'll stop like lower level fighters. He did stop Jamel Herring, though. You know, this win over Jeremiah Nakathila has aged well. But it looked like, you know, it looked as though if he really wanted to, or if he just, you know, I don't know, I can't say if he wanted to. It just, you know, it looked like there was a possibility that maybe Conceicao could have been stopped. But is the extra gear missing, or does he just not have the power? Also, Shakur Stevenson is very hittable. Is he only hittable because he was playing the pressure fighter? You know, and he had to try to stop Conceicao, which he didn't, to try to put on a show for the fans. You know, the fight took place in his hometown, Newark. 10,000 fans were in attendance. Was he getting hit so much because he was trying to, like put on a show for the fans? Because he's moving up to 135 now. You can't do that in the division with guys like Tank Davis, Vasil Lomachenko, Isaac Cruz, Michelle Rivera, Devin Haney, George Kambosos. Remember, Ryan Garcia is now competing at 140 pounds if him and Tank Davis don't happen. But basically, he said he's done with 135. Teofimo Lopez is now at 140. And the other question is, who does Shakur Stevenson fight next? A lot of potential names. Then we're talking about potential names that can happen under the top-ranked banner. Because let's face it, Shakur Stevenson, this was great for him to bring in 10,000 plus. And the main event ain't running till fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 12:30 right now. It was great, for him to get those 10,000 there, but he's not a household name, and he's not known as being the most exciting fighter. You see what I'm saying? So Who does he fight next? It ain't gonna be no, Tank Davis or nothing like that. So let's be realistic. The winner of Vasil Lomachenko versus Jermaine Ortiz, which is happening on October the 29th, or the loser of that, Jermaine Ortiz. Zaire Abduliev, he won a final eliminator against Jorge Linares long ago. Or do they dust off Jorge Linares and pull him out there? We're going to listen to Shakur Stevenson. Let's listen to the cards. Turn it up. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe, and teach your controversy.
Live from here in Newark on the ESPN app, ESPN Plus. Let's get the official decision with Mark Shannon.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds here inside Prudential Center, we go to the judges' scorecards for the Bud Light Celebration decision. Lynn Carter has the bout 117-109. John Signorile has the bout 118-108. And Steve Weisfeld has the bout 117-109 for your winner by unanimous decision, Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur Stevenson, welcome home. Unanimous decision win. Keep in mind when you hear those scores, there was a point deduction. He landed a career high 199 punches, a career high of body punches landed 75, including the knockdown that was scored. Enjoy the rest of your night, including Sports Center right now. We'll see you on the State of Boxing.
I hate when they do that. You have to, let me tell you what you got to do to watch the post-fight show, to listen to the post-fight interviews. You got to go through, you got to go to the State of Boxing, because they just cut it. And you got to listen to the post-fight shit. You got to go, look, where's it at? Look, where's it at? It was just here. Here you go. Like, I hate that you got to do this through the ESPN Plus app. Because if you're watching on regular ESPN, it goes directly to Sports Center. So in order to listen to the post-fight interview, you got to open up a whole different feed on ESPN Plus. Like, that's whack. Whack and shit.
Lots of reaction from the crowd.
See, look, it's not even on. Look. Does it say the post show? Look, and it's not even on. It's not even on. You're killing me. So now I gotta play fucking tiddlywinks to try to find like the post-fight show. I'm like, bro, whack. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't control these things. I've been bitching about this for a while. It's like they should have it lead in. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. They're giving me a hard time. Rolly could sell a fight with Shakur. Yeah, but Rolly is a high asset now to PBC. He ain't going nowhere. All right, let's listen in. Here we go. We made it. All right, we made it. Let's rewind back. I would love to see the Rolly fight. Come on, man. All right, there we go. Hold on. All right, there we go.
Undefeated improves to 19-0. Wasn't the way you expected it coming in. What was it like once you got in here to a record crowd of 10,107 fans who came to see Newark's own Shakur?
I just want to start off by saying I want to thank God for putting me in this position, and without him, none of this would be possible. But I had a long week. I killed myself to make weight. All I wanted to do was come in here and perform, and I did everything I could to do that.
How were you able to set that aside? Because I know you're big on social media. Did you even check? Did you even care what was on there? Because I know you get motivated, but it also can be a detractor for a young person like yourself.
Now I'm locked in. Tell everybody stay over there where they at. If they want to go to a different side, hate me for growing or gaining weight, that's on them. But if anybody got a problem with me, tell them stay where they at. I'm going to keep going up.
You are going to keep going up. You just sent a message to the guys at 135 pounds. What was that?
I'm just a dominant individual. Even with me versus him and the ref, I did everything I could to try to beat him up as much as I can. He held me the whole night, but I did everything I could.
Why was it so hard to get him out of there? It seemed like you had an opportunity. You told us in the fighter meeting after 6, I think I can go get him, but he withstood your onslaught.
I think that he was doing a lot of holding whenever I got to the inside. As soon as I get on the inside, he'll grab me. And I think that was part of the reason, but other than that, he real awkward and he real tough, so he know how to survive.
Now talk to me about what this crowd gave you this evening.
They gave me enormous amount of energy. I love Newark, and I appreciate Newark for coming out here and supporting me. I love y'all so much. Without y'all, I wouldn't be who I am, and I'm going to keep working hard for y'all every day.
What do you think about Conceicao taking this fight? He could have walked away from here, taken his money, and not stepped into the ring.
Respect to him, but I mean, everybody want that kind of paycheck, so I feel like the paycheck was part of the reason. They could say whatever they want, but I respect them for taking the fight still, but the paycheck was part of the reason.
Your style tonight, you were combative, you were in there, in the pocket. What were you trying to show?
I was trying to fight.
Dubois drinking his Friday night screwdrivers.
Beat him up, and he kept grabbing, holding. He didn't really want to fight. I wanted to fight.
135 pounds. You're in there now. Names like Haney, names like Kambosos, Loma, Tank. What do those guys mean to you?
Shout out to all my Puerto Rican fans. I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all for supporting me and taking me in like I'm one of y'all child too. But other than that, everybody at 135 got to get it.
I want to be taken in by the Puerto Ricans.
You were a champion. You stepped on that scale a champion. You stepped off that scale no longer a champion. So there's only one champ right now. Who do you want and when do you want him?
We got to fight the champ. Set it up. Me and Devin, we can lock in. After he fight Kambosos, let's get it on.
He's got Loma probably after that. Is that a fight that interests you if he's able to get past that?
I'll fight Lomachenko too.
All right. And just finally, this week was
he
difficult.
Talking that talk.
What did you learn about yourself?
That I'm tough. Even through my hard times, I still find a way to push through. With everything going on, I pushed through the whole time, and I kept it going. So I learned that I'm real tough.
Thank you very much. Shakur Stevenson improves to 19-0. Joe, guys, we send it up to you for the State of Boxing.
Thank you very much, Bernard.
He want to fight the top guys, but will he be able to get them? One thing you can rely on is that Top Rank at least tries to make the fights. At least, like when guys call each other out under that stable, they do eventually go to try to fight each other. But I don't think he's going to get Loma or Haney next. I think that Haney's going to beat George Kambosos. By the way, Big J is going to be at Haney Kambosos too in Australia. I think Haney's going to beat Kambosos. And then Haney and Loma are going to fight. And Shakur Stevenson gets the winner of that. If Haney decides to stay at 140, I don't think Loma's going to move up to 135. I mean, if Haney decides to stay at 135, I don't think Loma's going to move up to 140. But in the meantime, who does he fight at 135? I think it's going to be, here's the logical names for his first fight at 135. Logical names. I don't think it's going to be George Kambosos. I think maybe Zaire Abdulayev, Yvonne Mendy, Jermaine Ortiz, if he loses to Loma. Masayoshi Nakatani. Let's see who's in a WBO. I think those are the logical names. Wild cards are Jose Pedraza, if he wants to move back down, or Richard Comey, if he wants to move back down. There's the top lightweights ESPN is showing. Jojo Diaz is over a Golden Boy, so I don't want to say his name. And Rolly is with PBC. So I'm talking about fights that can happen in the realistic fights in the Top Rank banner of fights that they can have. Like Rolly ain't gonna happen, Isak Cruz ain't gonna happen, Ryan Garcia ain't gonna happen, Michelle Rivera ain't gonna happen, Jezreel Corrales ain't gonna happen. We're talking about next. Those fights ain't gonna happen. They ain't gonna happen next. But I'm exhausted. I got to get up out of here because tomorrow we got a busy day. We're going to be here covering 2 cards, and we're going to be streaming during the main event of Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker, which is also going to be on ESPN Plus. That card starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. with co-featured by Amanda Serrano and Sarah Mahfood. Over on the Zone, you're going to have Maxie Hughes taking on Barry Galahad, and Hannah Rankin taking on Terry Harper taking on Hannah Rankin. He already beat Jeremiah Nakathila, remember? And that win is aging like really, really well. Damn, Robson Conceicao going to the motherfucking hospital. Damn, bro. Well, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. I gotta go get away from this computer and go sit down somewhere. I've been painting and doing all kind of shit since early this morning. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter, T-Street Controversy. The links to my social media are right down below in the description box.